Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As the Logans and Forresters celebrate the leaves independently for a change, Bill wants answers from Luna, Ridge refuses to hear to Brooke, and Electra gets a horrifying surprise. Given Carter and Hope's hostile preemption of Forrester creations, the Logans and the Forresters will be celebrating Christmas independently this time. But they're still trying to find the joy in the season as Brooke embraces Bridget and Donna and Pam unwrap matching gifts. There's nothing like the power of Christmas, Steffi proclaims at the family party with Finn standing by her side. Of course, Luna is having a particularly jocular Christmas as she sits in captivity for murder, though she does get another visit from Bill. But when he gets a look at the youthful woman, he's stupefied to see her bruised and bombarded face. What the hell happened to you? He demands to know. Is Luna actually in peril behind bars, or is this just another of her crooked ways to gain sympathy from Bill? Ridge and Brooke were formerly at odds after the way he spoke about her son when he criticized her for luring Carter into stealing Forrester creations. But now that Brooke has accepted the CEO job, he's indeed more furious at her treason. She tries to explain that she's trying to work for him from the inside, but he's not hearkening to a thing she says. "This is all for you," she insists. Repulsed, Ridge retorts, "You put a cutter in my reverse for me?" Still surcharging from losing her job at Forrester, Electra finds a sympathetic observance in Remy, not realizing that it was the print he faked that got her fired. "I meant what I said," he assures her at Il Giardino. "I'm done for you." Just like ahead still, when Electra goes into the restroom to fix her face, she's affrighted to see the collage of prints of her and lets out a laugh. Everything is turned upside down, so you know what to anticipate. Will tries to put Remy in his place, Electra gets shocking news, Brooke makes a move that stuns the Forresters, and Ridge turns to the other woman in his life for support. Will has only been dating Electra for a little while, but he formerly does appreciate Remy sticking his nose in. "You suppose I'm gonna mess effects up for Electra?" Remy asks Will as he sits at the bar at Il Giardino. Will puts his bottom down and promises, "If you do, you're gonna answer to me." But Electra has more important effects to worry about than her old friend following her to LA and dropping out her life. "I'm being fired?" she asks as Ivy stands by her side. "Why?" Katie and Brooke exchange looks that say they don't really want to be doing this, but feel they've to. But are they shutting down the new jewelry line entirely, or do they just suppose Ivy doesn't need an adjunct? With Carter now in charge of Forrester, there's no telling what he might do next with the company. And as Eric, Ridge, and Taylor look over Steffi's shoulders at her phone, they see a videotape advertisement from Brooke that shakes them to their cores. "I'll step into my old position as CEO," Brooke reports. Ridge and Brooke were formerly on the outs because of the way he talked about Hope, but Brooke taking over the CEO position at Forrester seems to be the last straw for him as he turns to Taylor's drinking arms for a shoulder to lean on. "You were right each on, huh?" he muses. But as Ridge and Taylor move by closer together and are about to kiss, Brooke comes knocking. "I need to talk to you," she calls out from the other side of the door. "Ridge?" But does he want to talk to her? Luna pleads with Bill, Remy makes Electra nervous, Hope fills Brooke in, and Carter takes a stage against Ridge. This could get unattractive. Reeling from her visit with Poppy, Luna's spirits were lifted when she set up, she had another caller and Bill walked by. Sitting across from him, the youthful woman makes an emotional plea. "The effects I did," Luna insists, "that's not who I am." Bill's face is like gravestone, still. Will he give Luna a chance to explain, or is this visit simply an attempt to shut her down? Electra was pleased when Remy showed up in Los Angeles, but as the Joe continues to fit himself into her life, visiting her at Forrester, she realizes she needs to clarify many effects. "We're musketeers," Electra reminds him. But Remy isn't hearing any of it. "We're further than musketeers," he presses. When will she notice the red flags flying each around this Joe? Brooke was stunned to learn that Carter and Hope were making a move against the Forresters, and can't relatively process this particular turn of events. "I don't know what you're saying," she tells her son. So Hope spells it out for her in simple terms. Steffi and Ridge no longer run Forrester Creations, she announces. At the office, Eric, Ridge, and Steffi were spooked to find out that Carter had gone behind their tails and tricked them into giving up control of their family business. Unfit to believe that his good friend would betray him like this, Ridge is induced that Hope has manipulated him into this. You stole this company for her, he grievances, waving towards the Logan. But Carter snappily jumps to her defense. I said, enough, he snaps. But the Forresters ain't going to give up without a fight. I'm not gonna let you get down with this, Ridge vows. But is there anything he can do to stop Carter's preemption? Still, it was a civil appropriation, so that occasion will stay in the Central, Mountain, and West Coast time zones. Which means East Coast suckers are going to want to make sure to watch the occasion this evening so that they're all caught up for Tuesday. Because there are big acts and moments occasion, with Zand making a shocking decision, Bill visiting Luna in captivity, and Carter and Ridge going head-to-head over control of Forrester Creations. Justin Barber first appeared back, but it's been a while since he's had a front-burner plot on The Cleaner, so it's accessible if observers aren't fully familiar with the character's history. But that's where we come in. Justin has been played by actor Aaron D. Spears for his entire run on B&B, where he has alternated between contract and recreating status at colorful times over the times. Justin was brought to Los Angeles by Bill Spencer, who was trying to steal Forrester Creations. And while drinking with Bill and Katie Logan, they were joined by Donna Logan, who turned out to be Justin's high academy squeeze. He'd been a talented basketball player in academy, but a knee injury crushed his sports dreams, so he turned to business, ultimately getting Bill's right-hand man. Donna decided to keep quiet about her son, Marcus, but formerly Justin learned of the youthful man. He realized he was his child. Stunned, Justin brazened Donna, who admitted the verity and reluctantly allowed him to get to know Marcus. Justin launched a fashion talk show called The Catwalk and offered Donna the hosting job alongside Pam Douglas. Noticing sparks between Bill and Steffi Forrester, Justin advised his friend that she was just trying to steal back her family's company. He also tried to invite Donna after her marriage to Eric Forrester fell piecemeal, but she wasn't ready for that. Ultimately, the brace grew closer and she explained why she'd given Marcus up for relinquishment. In 2011, Justin and Donna were married, but by the end of the time had resolved up, realizing that they were better as musketeers. Justin continued helping Bill whenever he'd a new scheme to take control of Forrester, helping dig up dirt on Rick Forrester's new gal, Maya Avant, and compromising Prince of Ridge Forrester. He was also flying the copter that ditched Ridge out into the Persian Gulf after he intruded Bill and Brooke's marriage in Abu Dhabi. Justin also followed Bill's orders to hire someone to set Spectra on fire, but was unfit to stop his master from laterally blowing up the structure while his son, Liam Spencer, was still outside. When Bill was shot, Justin was one of the suspects, since he was coming in line to run Spencer. After Bill recovered, Justin helped him ruin Liam and Steffi's marriage and laterally represented him as he fought Katie for guardianship of their son, Will. Justin's bastard, Emma Barber, came to stay and got a job at Forrester, so he'd to contend that she wasn't working as an asset for him. When Bill and Liam were arrested for their places in the death of Vinnie Walker, Justin naturally worked as their attorney. But when Thomas Forrester set up substantiation that Vinnie had designedly thrown himself in front of Liam's auto, Justin locked him and deleted the lines. Furious at always being Bill's retainer and no way getting any respect over the times, Justin was determined to make his master pay dearly. Justin tried taking over Spencer, but no bone. Believed his falsehoods about what happened to Thomas. So he decided to set him free, but Hope had formerly saved him. Justin participated the substantiation that set Bill free, but Bill was furious and cut Justin out of his life. To help Ridge from going to the police, Justin offered his fidelity in exchange. A couple of months laterally, Ridge called in his favor and ordered Justin to follow Quinn Fuller. After catching her with Carter Walton, he brought the information back to Ridge, who stormed off to defy her. Justin was working officially at Forrester as part of the legal platoon, trying to prove that he was a better man and had changed for the good. The Joe wasn't seen for quite some time when Justin attended Tom Starr's musicale at Il Giardino, where he banged into Sheila Carter and witnessed as the songster suddenly collapsed on stage. Still, while his appearance was unusual, he wasn't a suspect in Tom's murder. When Ridge, Eric, and Steffi demanded him to look into Carter's attempt to take control of Forrester Creations. Unfortunately, the attorney had to inform the family that they inked the paperwork knowing Carter's name was on it, so the LLC was fairly binding and Carter was now in control of the company.